Hi everyone, welcome to the SABIE Real Talk, episode 1. And we have Dinsha Chadha here, and she is from UTS, University of Technology, Sydney, and masters. She is doing masters in the Business Analytics, India, right? And hi Dinsha, how are you?
Hi, I am good. You tell?
I'm also good. Dinsha, we have many queries coming and we are running communities. So, I want to ask you the very first question that tell us about your personal journey as an international student. What led you to choose study abroad and how did you choose your destination?
Okay, so my journey as an international student was something like as many students might be dreaming about since many years. So like them, I was also dreaming since my childhood. So as I'm from India, so growing up in India, it was always a curiosity, like how would be the world outside, how does the education system works there, and how the people are living there, how are the different cultures all around the world. So I like studying, I am into like the academics, but I also wanted the exposure and the experience, and I want to grow both mentally as well as in the academics. So I thought that studying abroad would give me a chance to challenge myself, I would say, because like it's a very big decision to just leave your settled life, and I'd say like the cherished life we are living. So it was, but I chose Australia particularly because there were many reasons. So firstly, it is very safe country, so and also it's student friendly, and also like the education system here is very different as compared to India. So here everything is practical and it's focused on the skill building. So it's not just theory, so it's more into the practical stuff. And more, one major reason was the weather conditions. Like different countries like Canada, UK, there are like worse conditions sometimes. So here it's quite comfortable and almost related to India. So it makes a little feeling like a home. So that makes a very big difference. So I'd say there are many reasons choosing particularly Australia. So
Seriously, I can see now there are many reasons. So, guys, if
yes.
your Australia is your favorite destination, please drop in the comment section. And moving forward ahead, tell me about Dinsha that what are the top three things you wish you knew before coming to abroad, and how did you help other students to avoid those challenges?
So I'd say there is a long list, honestly, which I would say, but I would just pick the top three ones. So I'd say the first one would be the emotional impact of starting over, because like packing over your bags and saying goodbye to your family is one thing, but the reality of struggling starts when you're like entirely landing up into a new country. So I felt very alone at the first, because even though I was surrounded by people, and I'd say very good people, but I missed the comfort of the familiarity which I was there in back in India. So, but I'd suggest in this case to the students that try to be mentally prepared for that phase. It's okay to feel low sometimes, but that doesn't mean that you are weak. It means that you are adjusting into the new environment, and like you would be overcome in a bunch of months, or I'd say many students overcome just in 2 weeks only. So I'd also just suggest stay socially active. Like I would say the one thing which I truly appreciate of myself is like in the first week after landing, I joined the volunteer clubs into my universities. So it kept me socially active, and also even though I am a little shy and introvert, but like attending the you students can attend many welcome events, there are orientations, there are many different, like I'd say not just Indian festivals, but also there are variety of cultural festivals of the diverse diverse community living here. So it brings people together, and we can like stay socially active, which can overcome our this problem. And the next I would say is related to money, because money disappears a way faster than we can expect. So even if like you think you are budgeted very well and like you are doing everything really nice, but there are some unexpected expenses, like the textbook. Sometimes you have to buy few books, and also you have to travel, health insurance, there are visa renewals, and also some basic life stuff, groceries, etc. So I'd just give a quick tip. So it would be like plan for the first 6 months of expenses before you are arriving, because it would just give you a cushion while you are like finding out your stuff. So also we can use budgeting apps which can track our budget. So it would also help us understanding the spending pattern. And also students can opt for part-time work, but I'd say don't really depend on it too much, because it is difficult managing both the part-time and the studies. So I'd suggest first of all on the first page, like be into the settling part and managing your studies, because it's like just hopping into a new curriculum, and it's really very different from our Indian curriculum. So it is a major drawback to shift our curriculums as well. And also one more thing I'd say about, like, it's not just study, it is about many different things as well. So because when I arrived personally, so my major focus in the early days was on academics. Like I was trying to get high grades, completing assignments on time. But later with time I realized that like building up a good network is also a really good thing in a new country, because the people we meet here, like our friends, collaborators, and like the good thing I'd say, like the major of the jobs here are through referencing. So you can get that plus point when you are interacting with people, you are socially active. So on this point, I'd suggest students to build your LinkedIn account and build it from the day one you are arriving. And also I'd say just before you are arriving, so that you are into the habit of using LinkedIn, so you can add your classmates or professors, and you can build not only your personal networks but also your professional networks on LinkedIn. And also I'd say suggest to attend the university workshops, whichever workshops there is happening, and also the networking sessions. Like in UTS, I would say particularly, if you are just randomly revolving around the university, so you'd find a lot of events. So don't just feel shy and keep yourself introverted, stay extrovert and try to build. And like not even, I'd say, not just fall into like the long conversations, but only just like people here are very friendly, so you can just ask about how someone stays, and you can share how's your day. So like from that only you can build connections with people. So I'd say don't afraid to be like that you are small, or like you are a little step back from other people. So because here particularly good connection can open many doors for you. These would be my suggestions. There are a long list. I would just say telling, so but the first would
Yes,
be
I too agree that being the part of LinkedIn now, LinkedIn is a very good platform, and for
yes.
those for everyone, we have also opened a community over there also,
Hmm.
study.ai. So everyone can join that if we are part of LinkedIn, and apart from that, we are having the communities on WhatsApp and Facebook, Reddit, everywhere where you are, Telegram, everywhere we are there. So join us, we'll share that link. So, Dinsha, coming back to your professional world, I have seen that you are a student ambassador also. So, how student ambassador you are actively involved in supporting your fellow students, and how do you engage with new students and it create a sense in the community, especially for feeling homesick, those people who are being overwhelmed. So over to you.
Yeah, so being a student ambassador, like it is something I genuinely love because I have been on the other side as well. So I know how isolating it is for like the first few weeks or months, I'd say. So I personally try to be approachable and relatable as possible. So whether it's like I'd say into the orientation tours or like giving the tours related to the um, markets or the supermarkets which are there near to the place where I live. So like I basically like suggest things which are like good enough and like are particularly relatable to a newcomer over here. And also, as I said, I do volunteering, so I also walk around the campus. I try to start conversations with people, and sometimes all someone is need is like someone just come up and ask like how are you really doing. So I also engage on the social media. I post enough about the events which are happening around in Sydney here, and also like we try to arrange some group meetups in like in our community so that we can just go for a casual hangout or city walks so that students can form friendships and feel like that they belong to somewhere where they can connect. So and also I do one-on-one check-ins as well because like if I sense that someone is struggling, so I keep a check on them personally. So because like sometimes someone only needs someone who should just understand. So and also for those who are feeling homesick in the early days, I'd suggest stay in touch with your family in a regular touch, I would say, because here, like when everything is upon you, so you don't have that much time that you can like in it back in India we are just staying with our family, so I'd say we don't value them at that time that much. But when you are outside your home and here no one is there to listen to you at that point, and no one is there who would be your genuine saver, so I'd say suggest stay in touch with your family as much as you can, and also create a new routine here, new hobbies, like hop up into the local cafes or like create new rituals like a weekly walk, and I'd say explore the city in which you are staying as much, because as I am staying in the Sydney, it has many beautiful spots. So go to famous spots, take ferry, go to the beaches or like the famous spots that city has. Because like these little joys, I would say these create a big difference when it comes to homesickness. And also I share my challenges openly so that like students feel that they are not only same who are like going through these things. So like when they hear from someone that yes that the opposite person has also faced same issues, so there is like a trust building thing which they feels like yes the person who is suggesting something has gone through the same phase, so yes they can tell us better. So, because I'd also say that like even though students can like go to counselors or like but when you are meeting someone of your same age group or like you are talking to someone, so I think they can be a better counselor as compared to proper professional counselors. So
Yeah. And since it's a student ambassador talk we are talking, so what's the most rewarding part for being a student ambassador? How was this role influence your student life, and what advice would you give to other considering become an ambassador?
mm, I'd suggest like for me it was like at the first time I'd say it is not just only about your like being things added to your resume. It is much more than that. So like I'd say like it's very confusing. So because like it is a massive learning experience, I'd say, because being an ambassador I feel like I'm becoming more confident and more connected. So it helps at my personal level. I'd say it helped me to improve my communication, my leadership, and also even my public speaking. So like the things help me beyond my university. So and also I have met people from all over the world. I formed friendships, and even the doors were open for the career opportunities. So it is related to career, but not only related to the things getting added up to your resume. So like it is a sense of purpose beyond the academics, I'd say. And also, if anyone is thinking of becoming an ambassador, so my advice would be just do it with your heart. And like don't just, because I have seen many students just doing the things only for building their resume up. So do it because you genuinely care about, and you were also on the same side few months, or I'd say a few time ago. So and also be a good listener, because like sometimes people only need someone who can just hear them. And also take initiative, don't just wait for the perfect opportunities. That like I would say like this, you should do the things beyond just your financials. Like everything is not related to money. Some things build you personally and professionally as well. Like keeping your money minded mindset at a different side, so you can create your own opportunities as well. And you just don't need to be perfect to do something. Just be present into the situation, and the things fall off into the place. So and also if you are of that helping nature and you want to help even in the small ways, so even though you are not helping someone in a very huge thing, or like you are not able to create a huge difference into their lives, but you are making a difference. So even though the things or the ways are small, but they are efficient enough to make someone's life better.
Yeah. So it's really point that you have to do everything by your heart. And yes, if you want to become the student ambassador, guys, so we are rolling out the form, or DM us, we'll send you the form. And seriously, you're gonna enjoy this. And it's a very beautiful task, earning while learning. That is plus its situation also. So, moving back to Dinsha, I would like to ask you that in the market there is a new product that's study abroad, yet say SABIE is there, and how do you think that it could help the students in their study abroad journey? And if SABIE was the earlier, then what do you think? What is have changed in your experience?
So I have used Savvy, and genuinely I think it is a game changer, because like there are many tools. There are, I'd say, there is Chat GPT, there is Gemini, there are many AI things. But this is not just an information tool. It's like your companion, which I would say, which can guide you through your whole complete study abroad journey. Because there are many confusing parts in your journey. Either it's visa documentation, booking accommodation, opening bank accounts, or figuring out the money transfers, because like inter-country it has many issues. And also like what to pack, and what would we expect from our lectures, what would be happening into the universities. So there are many questions like at the first point. So I'd say Sabi can answer everything, and also with the step by step clarity it can answer. And it's more informative because it's personalized. Because like you don't get the same because like as I mentioned few AI things also, they have the same generic information. So Sabi has a personalized suggestions. And also it adapts the answers based on your country which you are moving to, what are your goals, and what course you are enrolling into. And like as was, what would be the benefits to me if I knew it earlier? So if I had SABI when I was applying, so it would have saved my lot of time, so much time, and also the stress which I had. So because I remember being stuck on the forums and blogs at 1 a.m. I was just trying to understand how to convert currency, how to find legit accommodation, how to find everything. So if SABI would be there, so it would have given me a lot of peace of mind and also made me feel more comfortable as I was. So even now, like I would suggest the students who are coming that start with SABI, and it is a good thing which you would be like, it is your savior, I would say, because it simplifies the process and it gives you the guidance like at any point which you feel lost. Because, like, even though you are just thinking of like starting your journey, so you can even find the suggestions from SABI which country you would be more perfect to fall off. So, and also it does not replace people, because like it just complements the support system really well. So you should start with CV.
So guys, what are you waiting for? Try Sabi now. It's gonna be your best friend in your study abroad journey. Right now, Sabi is trained for UK, Australia, and Ireland. So just go, and it's trained in 50 plus languages. So it's a good win-win situation as per your talks. So let's end our Sabi Real Talk episode 1 just for this day, and hope Dinsha will have more episodes with you once this be out. And thank you once again for your precious time and giving so many insights, being the part of student, being part of student ambassador about SEBI. So it's very helpful for all of us. Thank you, Dinsha. Anything
Thank you so
final
much
words you
for the
want to
opportunity.
any final
Uh,
words you want to say at the end? Final words.
I'd just say that don't be nervous and you all can do it. So just take that one step, all other steps would fall in place themselves. So best of luck everyone for your journey.
Yeah. So, guys, we are signing off, and all the best to your study abroad journey. We'll be there again with new episodes and new thoughts, new learnings. Stay tuned. Bye. See you, everyone.
Bye bye.